Okay, so the next thing we need to do is basically to actually do forget password. Now, for forget password, we need to how to send a new email to user. So now we are going to try or redo all of what we have done. So we are going to redo most of what we have done. Accept dash dash make dash mail. Then I'm going to say forget, maybe it's forget password. So forget password mail. So that's going to be created for us. You look at our mail here, we have forget password dot that. We have it, then we have um, our the Flint dot HTML. So basically, we are going to, this is a forget password. Okay, this makes sense. So basically, we are going to just have this again under here. So I'm going to call it OTP. I was it called the code. So we call the code there OTP. Just a code there. That's good. So then I'm going to come back here. Then I will add the way we did it last time. So as a final string OTP, then we have requires necessary. Then this dot OTP. So then we are going to have what is called code here. We have OTP. If you remember how we did last time. So this is also a repetition for us to learn. Okay. If you look at it, most of them they look alike, so we can actually just change some things in them and make use of them or make use of it like that. But it's good for us to do it again so we can learn more. So then, next thing we need to do is to come here. Oh, it's our controller here, which is our host controller. Then we have a function or a method, sorry, called a feature called a response. And what do you call it? Forget password. It's now underscore, we don't use underscore to create a method in that. So we use like this async. Then we also going to do our validation. So user does not send anything that we are not expecting. We use data equal to f dot validation. What am I expecting? Email. So this email is going to be the one that so you guys need to like user go into a page, they put their email and it's required. The email is required. So this endpoint now does not require any user can put their email there. So now what we need to do is now to check if user exists. So I'm going to do what's called final user equal to user dot where email is equal to and then it's put equal to the data not is email. Now then this has to be awaited for await. So it has to be awaited for await. Okay. And then the next thing you need to do is going to be dot first. So then I would say if this is equal to none, we are going to return that what's called response JSON colon true. Then we have something called message MSG. Then we are going to have user issues that the given so then going to be 4 status 4. Then so if it exists now, what we want to do is to send email to the user and tell you that, okay, verification email has been successful. So I'm going to say now if it's not stopped here, it's going to show that it exists. It's just going to go like this and say get password mail like this. So first thing you need is OTP. Now we are going to use the same OTP that we have here. I guess is there another one that is for let me see. password set token, email token. Now, if you look at verification, email verification token, also, okay, I'm going to have a var OTP equal to auth generate code, that is generate is set. So I'm going to say generate is set code, let's have the user dot email, then it's a 6 from default. Now, you to have await here, then the token there, TP here. So we have another name that is name participant's email. We have user dot email, then participant's name, dollar sign, user dot first name, user dot last name. So then we can just receive it saying final. So I can just put play also there. So send now. After we are done sending, so we can wait for it to ensure that it's no error. So after we are done sending, so we are going to return back here. S.json. So I'm going to have status true. So let's use MSG email sent to the which is email sent to the verify forgetting password. It's right like that. So response. Once you have verified, get so person need to send to us is email and token. So just the way we have it before. I say final data is equal to rec dot validate email require email. We are expecting also something called, depending on what you want to call it, but anything you call it. And also it's just good for you to have the same and so that for you yourself is doing it, it's easy for you to guess what you are going to be there. So it's OTP, it's not code. Let's use OTP. Not because it's necessary or we must use that. It's just was going to be easy for us to even we use our code in the front end. And also it makes it easy for us for them to guess what we are doing and how we are doing it. So we have require, then the minimum is 6 and the maximum also is 6 colon 6 and the maximum colon 6. So I guess we have comma here. So the next thing we need to actually do now is that we have the OTP. We have already generated the OTP here and we have sent it to the user. Now you can also use verify the one you used before, but it's just good for you to have them in different way. So also you're going to make you to know the one you want to check, and you're going to know the process that user is going to be ongoing. So now what we can down to is that we are going to we have already sent email, so we want to check if the email that is sent to us is valid. So I'm going to say final valid is equal to auth dot now. So we are going to have final is valid equal to await await auth dot verify a set code. So the first thing we're going to give it is going to be data according to email, then data according to the OTP. So the next thing we need is just to be if it's valid, then what are we going to do? We are going to generate a token. going to be final token equal to Flint JWT, Flint JWT, and EMV, Flint JWT secret, then m dot generate. So what are we generating? We are using data, but generating data that we receive from user. So with the email and the total return s dot status true, and so we have a set token. So this token is going to be sent back to us from the header. Set else, or do we mean else? So return rest dot json. The first thing is the status true. Then we have what is called message invalid. So we use this token every time. Let's just highlight this and create a final JSON token here. Say final env. So we can have it this way. Okay, let's use this JSON token here. Let's just highlight like this and change it. That's all. Update the password now, which is feature. Yes, update password. We are also going to validate also. We have final data equal to rec dot validate. So for what we're expecting from this guy, just password and confirm password. Require min 6, max 6. Oh, max, I don't know max, but the min is just 6. Then it's going to be confirmed. So user should confirm it. So now the next thing we need to just do is final payload equal to Flint JWT. So this is not managed. Don't forget that other one that we are using is managed, but this is not managed. JWT secret dot. Now we generate it. I want to verify it. Put the data. So I will say now we're supposed to take the request from here. Now, the reason why I'm just going straight is because we are going to create a middleware to guide this place, to guide this guy. So you can also learn how to use middleware very well. So that's called get burial token, burial token, burial token. Then it's going to be this. So you are going to have the payload. You can print it about I don't need that. What I just need is the email that is from it. So I'm going to say user equal to await. Is this await user dot where email is equal to payload. So where the payload is equal to email get first. So we are so sure that there should be a user. So but if there's no user, let's just get the data. If none, if there's any error that will occur. So I will say user not found, right? This is false. So it's when I want to copy that one I says. So it's a false, but it's user not found. So user not found. So then there's something called update that we can call like this. So now don't forget that password when you are updating your password, ID must have something like must have hash. So let me just get my hash. Okay, that password. So I'm hashing the password now. Let me see if it's just hash straight. So just going to put the password, the hash password that we just did. So we hash the password. So when we are done, I will say response.json status true, then message resume is going to be password updated successfully. Okay, so let's go to our um, route and give it the say app.post. So we forget password. So the handler will be use controller. So continue to then dot what? Dot forget password. So I move to the second one. Verify forget password. To verify forget password. So then let's have password. Update password. Update password. Okay, so this is the rules. But now this update password, there is we need to create a middleware for it. So how do we create middleware? That was called Flint that can make middleware. I'm going to call it reset password. You can also call it this update password reset password. Let me call it reset password. Set password. Now we have created reset password middleware like this. So basically, just like the same thing that we have here. So basically, what we need here is that we have the token here. Also, what we also need is that we want to generate this token. So if token is none, we won't tell you about that. You are not authorized to do perform what you want to perform. Okay. So I'm going to say that is none. It's none. It is empty. So I want to have context here. CTX. Now, if the payload according to the email is equal to was none or payload according to the OTP. Anyone that is none there is Swaju or so-called, and then or the date is milliseconds here. So if from its payload according to speed, then dot is before, like if what is there is before this, date that now. So if it's all of that, I'm going to do that. I'm just saying that you're not authorized. So I'm just trying to guide in case any unauthorized access that we might have. Oh, sorry, it should be is after. Is after, not is before, is after. To do also this route is that I can just add to it dot use middleware. Okay, now but the way it's scattered here, I don't like it. So I prefer using my route like this. I'm going to say set middleware. I call it rest. It's going to be set middleware, set password middleware. That's okay. Underscore. Okay. So we can now reset password middleware dot handle, and I'm going to have my, you can just say use controller like this. Alt controller name, update password. So you can also change the name to look like this also. Now let's test it. Okay, we have been able to log in with this password now. Now I want to reset password. So I'm going to copy this, duplicate it. I will say forget password. So now the the endpoint here also say forget password as the same. So get password. Now, so I'm going to duplicate it again. I want to duplicate um, this guy, and this guy is going to be verify forget password. So we send it, we verify it, then we update it. So I can just use this guy as update duplicate. Okay, reset. Okay, reset password. And let's do it. Our first thing is to send forget password. It said not available. Let's see why. The reason is because it's supposed forget password. Oh, it's password. Let's see. Forget password, sorry. Yeah, email have been sent to us. So for verify now. So the email that sent to us, so this is I forgot password. Come here, then put this here. Press send. For verification is verify forget underscore password. So let's send it. I can see it that's giving us a token that we're expecting. Then we have a update password, which is set password. So we need to do what's called a authenticated and then token barrier. So we're going to have our password. I send it down. Oh, sorry, this guy sent email again. It's a set password. This will be set password. So now it's actually allowed now. But it's telling you that we need to this email is not there. What we need is password and confirm password. So now I want to use password one, password one, and yeah, it's updated. If I try to password like this, say invalid grade, or I say one to it, it gets it for me. If I say two, invalid grade, at one, invalid grade, at one, stay. So the correct one is this. So that's good.